Hi, it's Steve. Today we're going to show you how to change the control board on your dishwasher, and it's a really easy job. All we're going to need is a number 15 Torx driver and a small flat blade screwdriver. Let me show you how we do it. Now, to do this repair, since we will be working near some electrical circuits, we'll want to disconnect power to the dishwasher. We're next going to just open the door. Now, in this model there are 14 screws that secure the inner door panel to the outer door panel and the console. All right, start by loosening these 4 screws on either side from the bottom up, and just loosen those 4 or 5 turns, particularly at the top. You can do less as we go down with them. And next we're going to remove the 6 screws that secure the inner door panel to the control panel. We'll start by taking the 2 out on either side at the top. Then we'll remove the 2 in the middle by the door latch, and then secure the console or control panel to the inner door panel as you remove the last screw. Then just raise the door to almost a closed position and just pull forward on the top of that console, tilt it down, and use caution that we don't damage the front panel, but it will stay in position there. Well, next we're going to release the 4 locking tabs that secure this protective cover. There's 1 over on the left hand side, 1 more in the center at the bottom, then 2 over on the right hand side. So just use enough pressure with a screwdriver to release those tabs. And just use a little bit of upward force on that cover as you release the tabs, and then remove it and set it aside. Now next we have 2 more locking tabs that secure this control board to the console. So again, we're just going to put a little upward pressure on the board assembly itself while releasing those tabs. And just pull it towards the center and lift it away. Next, we're going to disconnect this membrane switch connector. Just gently pull that away. And then we can remove the individual harness connections along the edge of the board. And they all have a little locking tab that we'll need to release. You need to use your fingers or the flat blade screwdriver. And just release them while you're pulling that connector away from the board. Once we have those ones off, we can next remove the 2 that are on the face of the board, and you just need to get a good grip on those connectors and pull them straight up. And lastly, we have a thermal fuse that is attached to the board with a little clip that's mounted on the front, so it's easier just to remove this clip. Just lift it away so that the locking tabs are disengaged and pop it right off. Now, the new control board housing comes with one of those clips on it, but you might as well reuse the old one if it's not broken. So we'll discard the old board. Now, when installing the new board, we'll remove that little clip on the side. We'll reuse the thermal fuse. We'll reconnect the surface connectors. Make sure they're firmly pressed into place. Reconnect all the edge board connectors, and again making sure that they go in far enough to engage that locking tab. Next, install the membrane switch connector. Make sure it's fully inserted. And then we'll install the new control board into the console. And over on the right hand side there are a couple of tabs that will fit into some slots. Engage those first. and then line up the left-hand side and press down to the locking tabs engage. And next we'll put the protective cover back in position. And again, we'll want to make sure that we line up all 4 of the tabs. And then press it firmly into place, making sure that those tabs engage. And next we're going to make sure that we have this bottom lip of the console fit in behind the top of the front panel. And then we're just going to rotate that up into position. Until it fits snug against the inner door panel. And then we're just going to secure it like that until we can install the retaining screws. And then pivot the control panel into position, support it to the inner door. We'll begin by installing a single screw just to hold it in position. And then we'll continue on and install the remainder of those 6 screws that secure the console. And then we can tighten the 8 other screws that we just loosened. And use caution when tightening these screws into the console. They fit into a plastic stud and we don't want to strip those or break them, so just use enough force to tighten it. Then we'll continue on to tighten the screws on the side. We're ready to reconnect the power, and our repair is complete.